admit it. You're glad to see us.
Going live straight away, straight into a race. Because why not? Let's do this! Woo. Just gonna go racing today, that's all I'm intending to do. J Turbo Deluxe and Tom are in front of me. I like the paint job on that Supra. Gonna move in the braking zone, my friend. I'm sorry, but we're always gonna come together.
Hello there.
Hello there. How you doing, Pedro?
Is it playtime, Daddy?
Oh yeah, it's blue time. Bye, Tom. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, you know. Trying some more GT-7 because I'm at that kind of sad act. How about yourself? You see it, do you? Booyah! Well, that's an old Williams livery. Do you like it? I thought I'd put it in step with the other tyre graph. There is more data there, but I didn't really have need for the other bits of it. I think it's something we need. When I stuff up, you will see it change colour as well. Hasn't done yet. I've got the other one on my phone right here. So I need to move it a bit though. What I might have to do one day is do a video of what my setup looks like. Oh, did it? Ah. See, the problem is I can't look at it. I'm going to have to move what I've got on my phone closer to the screen, because the last thing you need to be doing is taking your eyes off where you're going in a racing game. Which is exactly what I do to read the chat, mind you, but, you know. No, haven't tried yet. This is the second I went live is the second I grabbed the steering wheel. So this is the first time I've driven anything since last night. I'm hoping at least a couple of these guys are on softs, just so that puts me in a very good place. Liam! Ooh, John Wick 4. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. By the way, do you have F1 2022? If so, check out our my Discord in the pre-GP section. You're more than invited to the pre-GP on Saturday night. I haven't put the details up of the exact time and all that yet, but something to look forward to if you're interested. But enjoy the film. John Wick 4. Jesus. I was a couple of years late to the party, and I only watched John Wick 1 just as John Wick 3 was coming out. So it feels like John Wick 4 has come around very fast. Power! Okay. How you doing, my sweet? Can't believe you passed within a mile of me and you didn't come and say hello. Of course I was going to bring it up straight away. Wonderful. That's going to be a penalty for me, I swear. No? How? How is that not a penalty for me? Don't get me wrong, I don't want a penalty, but it doesn't make any sense. Instantly, Sarah. It's like I was preloaded with that one, wasn't it? Oh dear. Have you had a nice holiday and a nice day? And Pedro, how's your uni going this week? It's been ages since we've talked, like last night. Yeah, probably right, Pedro. But to give you the story, Pedro, I got a picture message from Sarah, and it was of the motorway that runs straight past where I work, and I was at work at that time, less than 200 yards off the motorway. So I sent back a picture of my GPS location. Good times. Stressful and overwhelming. I'm trying to finish the last assignment of the week. That is fair, man. Whoops. There you go, tyres light up now. You did wave, yes. You did wave. I'm going to have to change this shirt. I'm going to have to change this in a minute, exclamation point merch, to actually something that's not god-awfully hot. I'm melting. It's the stress of the race. Smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. If it wasn't for that half spin, I'd be a bit higher up than I am now. But it's always the way with me, isn't it? The rain followed you all the way home. Well, it makes you feel better. I was out in it all day. And I have a hole in my shoe. I'm waiting for new work boots, you see. And I had a wet foot all day. It's like I've got trench foot now. Deadly! How have we been? Feels like it's been ages. Ah, eyeball. Two weeks off, you lucky sod.
Whoa!
You gotta love that one.
I managed to catch him.
Train! Train!
Oh, I've run out of berries.
Oh dear.
Rebecca, we've got cheese.
Every drop of rain went into your shoe. Oh Christ. Yeah, it's a mistake you make once wearing that sort of stuff, isn't it? Oh dear, but Deadly, it's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Stephen, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. How are you doing today? I guess you meant trainers, Sarah. I guess. That's fair. What did you stream this morning? Unfortunately, I was at work. I knew you were streaming because the notification came up. The problem is I was working. So that sucked. Saints Row. Ooh, what were you playing it on? PC or like Xbox 360 or something like that? I really enjoyed the Saints Row series, like especially the second one. That was always my favourite because that was more customisable options of your crib, but in a good way. Xbox, yeah. And 3 and 4 were good, but a bit wacky. And then you got Get Out of Hell, just went sanity. Nah, what's that? Just home from work as well, Stephen. Well, I salute you, good sir, for the resub and for, you know, having a good day at work, hopefully. I did actually think about going back and playing Saints Row on the 360, but I got really frustrated. I think it's one of the final missions where you're in an airport and you're in the back of a car and you've got nothing but rocket launchers being fired at you, and it really irritated me. I never went back and played it. Four was a bit horrible. I did like bits of it because it was just wacky, and it was just nuts, and I kind of like that in a game. But it was just weird. I did like the Genki Ball stuff and all. If you want a really, really random game, Saints Row 3 and 4 are like your games. They are like the shit. But at the end of the day, it's, if you're looking for a GTA similar sort of tone but lighter, yeah, Saints Row 1 and 2 is the way to go. Hey, Kulios. You have a Russell Howard?
That's the only pool right here.
Keep an eye on it, mate. Right, excuse me a second while I just go and change my top because I'm melting. It is WrestleMania season. It is also Australian Grand Prix season. Your eye wanders off when you're daydreaming. Can we... We had a shout out for Kulios. Can we have a shout out for our Stephen if we didn't do it? Because I didn't see one. Yeah, the GP will be good. GP will be good. Hopefully. Do we have any updates on the weather? Because the weather's going to be absolutely key for that thing. Especially if it might be a wet race or whatnot. Okay, am I still A rank? Ooh, actually improving slowly. You're not watching that, Stephen. Are you saying you're not dedicated enough to be up at 5:30 in the morning to watch the Australian Grand Prix? To be fair, that does actually sound pretty bad. Why do you use that account then, Stephen? You always perplex me with some of your choices. Like going on wet tyres on a dry track, for instance. You nutter. You were talking to your mum and you started daydreaming and your left eye decided to do its own thing. Are you sure this is not inattention? That's quite funny. Oh dear. I'm going to move that slightly. See if that helps. got on my phone on a stand, which has got my details on it for my sim rig. Let's see if that helps out. What I will do is alter that one there ever so slightly, so you can actually see. There we go. Oh, that'd be fine. And my right eye was staying still, and my left eye. So your right eye was like this, and your left eye was going woo like that. Also, the wet tire stuff is big brain. All right, Ferrari strategy department. You absolute nutter. Right, so we can get in the 37s. Onwards we drive. Or you could just run one less times even. The only thing you like to do on wet tyres is stuff it in a wall, which you alluded to yourself is a problem. Kudos, you do make me laugh sometimes, man. It might be that one eye is more dominant than the other. I actually have the same issue. My left eye is more dominant. When I was before I had my eyes lasered, they do the the whole left, right, and then that sort of thing. They do one test where they do this, and they go right, focus on it with that eye, and then they move across like that. And if you have a dominant eye, one eye will just go dunk like that, and it'll just look at where you're looking, and the other eye will stay absolutely. You just won't care. And that is how I found out I have my dominant eye is my left eye. Because my left eye just went dunk, like to the point where the optometrist, I think it's optometrist. No, that's the wrong word. That's the ears, isn't it? Something or other. Optician, that's the word. Went. Whoa, that was a very strong result. Yeah, probably a good idea to go to the optician. At the end of the day, they're going to know better than I am. Maybe it's a characteristic of the family. Oh, not permanently, Pedro, but it was just like during the test. Well, honestly, optician is a good idea, kudos. Because that is what they're A, paid to do, and B, know more about than I do. It could be she's looking too hard for problems, though. I mean, family members do tend to overcare sometimes, to the point where you've got something wrong with you when you really don't. So, pinch of salt. I mean that in a nice way. It means she cares. Last. I'd basically just try to straight line that. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Exactly. When you daydream, your vision goes blurry. I would imagine that's because it's your ocular muscles just relaxing. And I imagine if you had something come into your peripheral vision that was moving, your vision would snap back. So I do a similar thing. It might be an ADHD thing. I know I see a lot of that on TikTok and whatnot, and it is somewhat a bit of a trend at the moment. However, it could well be a symptom. Oh dear. But again, doctor, yeah, and whatnot. That video is of 2 nitrous dioxide cans on a office chair. It is. Nitrous dioxide, do you mean carbon dioxide? There was an infamous story where I was at school that there was one guy, there's always that one guy, who jumped in on a wheelchair or desk chair or something like that, and then got 2 nitrous, you got me saying that, carbon dioxide cans, and went like that. Christ, am I starting down the bottom on this one? I think I am. Jesus. I would have said fire extinguishers, because that's what I presumed it was. If it's nitrous, I will, you know, tip my cap to you. On the old knowledge front. All I know is nitrous is good for exactly 3 things. For cars, for dentists, and for some people getting high. Don't ask me how I know this. Oh, squirrel. It's from the street. Really? Okay, I trust you. I know I just got it off YouTube. That is all I can say. Clean race. Clean race. Don't bin at any point, you bastard. Thank you, Pedro. Have you tried to get up to A rank? I suppose you've got more important things at the moment, haven't you? How many people are going to die through the chicane? That is the question. There's always missed one. At least once. At least one more. Yeah. Thank you, Julius. I'll have to open that in the browser in a minute. £10,000 of thrust. Yeesh. Which, of course, when it's released, the pressure drops to virtually zero, but the speed, you know, speed it's a pressure speed constant. Boyle's law, Boat's law, something like that, I can't remember. Boat's, it's not Newton's law, Boyle's law. Thank you. Knew it began with a B. Oh, deadsies. Another one bites the dust. Ah. We need another one bites the dust. You know, redeem, I think. Oh. Sounds like you are working your way up to what I was doing for a degree. To be fair, you are doing engineering, so that makes sense. I found it really fascinating when I got into chemistry. There was graphs, which I'll have to share you a picture, Gulios, where it was about the various states of, say, 2 or 3 elements on one graph, and it will show you the mixture permutations and when they're going to, at what temperature they are solid, liquid, gas, and, you know, sort of other being, you know, like in between, like semi-liquids and whatnot. All on one graph. Fascinating, I thought. Semi-states, yeah. But the graphs, I just found the graph fascinating. There is a way to work it out as well with formulae, but I can't remember that now. And heat transfer through different materials and stuff. Very interesting, if you like that sort of thing. Which not many people do, but, you know. It was chemistry as part of the background of the class. It was chemistry and physics. Bye, TCR Tagger. It was more physics, but it was under chemistry because it was all like theory chemistry. Never mind. I know it was under the chemistry section. What I'm talking about was, I mean, there's physics to it as well, of course. They were run sort of simultaneously. he gave me a little nudge going through the corner? I think he did. So Rogue Jedi is behind me. In fact, I'm actually wearing a Jedi t-shirt. It's kind of funny, actually, to me. Jesus, the guys up front are quick. You like it, Kulios? Yeah, I've been having a play. I'll show you what the full thing looks like in a minute, but you'll have to bear with me. Well, it is. The thing is, it is in GT-7, as you can see it, but it's not part of the HUD. I mean, I'm looking at it on my phone. I'm actually screen capturing that from my phone, and I'm not kidding. I mean, what it actually looks like is that. It's alright. I have to get rid of it. Yeah, exactly that. Kind of wish that the tyres would be a little bit more detailed and a bit more go green earlier, sort of deal, to show you when you're in the operating range. They're a second or two delayed, I would say. Probably about half a second to a second. Because they're not perfect. But it's better than having no data at all. Bye. Yeah, I do agree with that. But it's interesting to see, though, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put the main one back up for a minute. Put it up there. I find it interesting though. I think they could do a little bit of work on the tyre temperatures. I still think green should be normal operating temperature, then it should slowly grey to orange to red, but it seems to go green, red! As far as I've been able to tell and look at it. You can thank Flawed for putting us onto this. Can we have a shout out for our Flawed? Yeah, normal subscribers. I mean, this is a third-party app. It's only reading what GT-7 tells it.
But there will be more opportunities to actually earn credits, which is why I kind of... Oh, God. Oh,
No, that was Steam.
No, what the hell? Oh, my God, what has happened?
I forget it's on sometimes. No worries, buddy. I did see the one you sent me yesterday with the... I never remember the name of the creature, but the scary thing with the parasites on it. I did see it, I forgot to reply. Well, nobody... It's very rare to get Steam messages these days, because everyone's got Discord and WhatsApp. It's very rare you don't have someone... It's very rare you only have someone on Steam. Kind of deal. Mate, you're only a little older than me. Regenerator, thank you. Couldn't remember the names. You're only a little older than me, because I remember all the same things you do. I liked MSN Messenger, how it would shake the screen, and you could customize it to high hell. Or, of course, some people took it too far, of course, but you know. I suppose you got the same sort of thing as like MySpace and all, which I never got into, thank Christ. Yeah, that's the one. Is that... someone would have put Windings up there, I swear. Yeah, I knew... There's always one bastard with Barbie pink. It's usually Perry. Oof, sorry, keep him very quiet because focusing quite damn hard on this one. Diaphon! Good to see you again. Heyo! What do you think of the new physics for GT-7? Alright, my old friend. Yeah, we had a little experiment last night. There are some funky things like with off-track excursions, particularly in the wet. There's more grip off the track and stuff like that. Whew. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I've only driven front-rear cars so far. God, those guys at the front were stupid quick. Yeah, I think everyone's got that car now. I'm the only one who hasn't got enough money to buy it. Because unfortunately I went on a buying spree right before the thing, thinking, it'd just be a bunch of new cars, it won't matter none. And turns out it's genuinely stupidly fast, and now I haven't got the money to buy it. So, you have to earn it. Do you know what, Pedro? It works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't, my emotes. And I don't know why. Something keep coming up 305 for some stupid reason. I know what I can do. Hold that thought. Emotes. There's light going off down there. I will move, what was it, the rave one, wasn't it? Oh, I know why, because I think I didn't actually stop that one. So let's put that in a different place. Do the muscles work? Oh, Matt, do you remember this guy? Do you remember this guy? I couldn't help myself. Oh, I was messing around way too much. But...
Hello! It's me, the devil. I stand for all that is bad. Also, I'm naked.
Dear Lord. Because why not? I'm guessing it's really not hard to modify the new Resident Evil games at all. Right. What? Oh, I found the button again that turns my camera off. I'm going to have to disable that bastard because I keep forgetting about it. I did have a Mr. X as Thomas the Tank Engine for a while. What? You mean I need the Elgato Hujima flips? Problem is, I get... it's a modern day problem. Because of Discord, because of WhatsApp, because of Steam, because of knowing people, life is very busy, and when I'm streaming, I can't ignore the outside world. So occasionally you'll see me just go off like that and then reply to a message very quickly, as you well know. And I forget that I've sometimes put hotkeys on my keyboard, which I only ever use a couple of times, and I forget they exist. And so by the time I go back to it and I go, oh, I need to remove that, I then forget to do it. But I'm a bit hung up on resetting all times. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain. PD, Polyphony Digital, for those that need to know. I think they had to, given the physics has changed. But I get the frustration. So. Okay, is that like a Steam Deck? Oh! Interesting. Also, why am I so white? Alexa, turn the light up 20%. No, that didn't really help. Never mind. Oh, pizza. You got to tell us what you're having on your pizza, then you can go, mate. Okay, it's definitely still easy to spin, this one. Ooh, tasty. Problem is, I'd like 30 of the bastards. Curious. My old BZ. No, it's this arm. Dumbass. I trust you, Curious. I did have an injection in this arm at some point. Alright, onwards. PB, I've got 2 laps. Sounds like you need to reset your wallpaper. There could be a sign of a driver instability. Or Windows. Whoops. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oopsie doodles. Yeah, that was my next bet. Activation key for Windows. Do you have a little watermark in the bottom right corner? You might just have to re-input the product key. I've had that before once or twice. I would go and see if it's still activated. Windows does do some funky things occasionally. Okay, every time you go in between sessions, it changes the traction control setting. crunch. Cool. You still thinking of upgrading that CPU of yours? Oh, I didn't spin. I may have done a minute or two ago, but not then. Oh, Matt, there's a Dogma one coming soon. See if you can figure out which one it's going to be. Video clip, that is. I just need to lower the resolution a bit so it'll actually fit. You just like it, don't you?
Pull the lever, Bronco.
That is going to be one from Mallrats, not Dogma. I couldn't find a really good version of Jay going Snitchy Boochies, other than when he is, what's the best way of putting it, assaulting a security guard. And then even then it's like Snitchy Boochies, and then he giggles and runs away. That's Jay for you. They all do sort of blend together, but it's going to be the Dogma one. What gear are you in? Gear? That's the one. What do I know about shifting? Like I ever drove before. Oh dear. I just got to cut it down to a finer resolution because it is a chunky ass clip. I wonder actually, is this settings? Yeah, let's leave that there. What are you going to do? Hit me with that fish. No, sit down. Gotta love a little bit of Kevin Smith movies, haven't you? One of my favourite little scenes is where Jay is in the really high-class diner, like restaurant. You know what I'm on about? It's that scene, and they're reading a menu, and it says high times on it, and you see smoke come out the top of it, and him and Bob are just giggling to themselves. Subtle stoner references. Oh god, the goodbye horse. That was Kelly, wasn't it? Where's Kelly? Where's Kelly? I'm Kelly. Ooh. I miss my horse. No, it's donkey. It's a donkey. Interspecies erotica, they called it. Oh, this is going to end up bad. Thanks, guys. I mean the one outside with Jay dancing like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Oh yeah. I'll never forget the rap, which I can't do on this, because otherwise I might get A, cancelled, and B, enter a swearing ban. I'm trying to think of which is my favourite of all the Kevin Smith movies, but I think it's got to be the original Clerks, just because it's just off the charts, subtly weird, and it's just the birthplace of the whole franchise. Then you got Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2, the reboot. Anyone hasn't seen the Kevin Smith View Askew verse, check it out. Even if you hate it, you can say you've seen it. They definitely have a warped view on Christianity, that I will say. But it's... Kevin Smith was brought up Catholic, I believe. So he knows all the ins and outs of the religion and pokes fun at it. Doesn't call people crazy, because he doesn't believe that, but he pokes fun at it. And that's Dogma. Some of the other movies are just like superhero Mickey takes and whatnot. To the point when you go to... what is it? The MCU, you have Stan Lee who turns up, obviously in all of his movies, because he does, but he's a fan of Kevin Smith. And he turns up in the Captain Marvel and is reading a comic of Mallrats, which is Kevin Smith. Of course, Stan Lee also cameos in Mallrats himself, so... Circle of life, circle of nerd. My camera's moved. That's better. That just looked weird. Of course, my next favourite universe, next to the View Askew verse, is the Broken Lizard verse. That's good fun. That's a lot of good fun. Ooh, braked way too early there. Oh shit, the first lap I did was nearly a PB, and I was barely paying attention. Is that always the bloody way? Not gonna make it. Oh, that was a shame, because that was like hot through there. I'm noticing the tyre graphic dips in and out a little bit sometimes. I better not do that when I need it, because I paid £3.49 for that. Come on, PB. Come on, PB, come on. If not, we're warming up for the next one. Nope, we're warming up for this one. That was butt-clenchingly tight through there. Woo! Because they tried a slightly different line through there. All I got was traction control. Damn it. A shame, because I imagine that first sector is probably my best ever. 30.239. There's no way I'm going to replicate what I did last lap. See. In a couple of minutes I can rejoin the lobby for the next race. And now I'm using traction control, I'm stamping on the throttles, what I know I shouldn't be doing. Thanks. It is appreciated for the reminder. Got more of that. GT-7, the real spin simulator. Shush. How... If you're willing to log on now, sir, I will do lobbies for about 45 minutes to an hour now, because I have to be in bed by about 10 o'clock tonight. And I mean, have to be. Like, not, oh, another hour or so. No, in bed. So I felt like crap this morning. Do you fancy lobbies then? Yeah, me and you both. And I think you've got to drive a little bit farther than me. So you up for a couple of lobbies, or are you going to leave it for the night? In all honesty, yes and no. I think I might have a bit more fun just doing a lobby or two. For a very different reason indeed, Pedro. But we will be there in spirit, man. I will try and tune in as much as I can. Get yourself plugged in. You're going to plug into the Matrix. Very dated reference, that one. Come on, GT-7, wake up. Alrighty. Wrong. I remembered this time. Wrong lobby. Wrong lobby, wrong account. No, I don't want to chat. Sod off. Leave me alone. Alright, I'll be with you in a minute.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Exactly. Also, why? Okay, so we're going to Miami. No, going to the lobbies. Close enough. Checking network environment because you didn't do this before you started. Ah. Come on! Or was I? That is the question. This would be a tricky circuit with the new... Is that going to be too difficult? Kind of want to do Barcelona, just the sheer fact it's going to be... It's a track we all know well. And it's going to present, some intrigue of how the handling is. Now that kudos was Discord. Do I leave it as that? Let's get on the track. And oh my god, am I not using the the Corvette around here? So now I'm going to use the McLaren because that'll give me a good reference. Because this was impossible to make the back end go unless it's on a slow corner previously. So I'm going to try it with just no traction and whatnot. Understeer is definitely building. You see that front left tyre getting a bit hot. Lobby's filling up, Sarah and Pedro. Honestly, McLaren feels like it's untouched by the new physics. Just a bit more understeery. This might be my new go-to car of choice on certain tracks. Absolutely disgraceful, Pedro. Disgraceful. Oh, Seb has joined the room. Good old Sebastian Vettel. Always joins our lobbies. Feeling quite good in this car, actually. Bye-bye, Mr. Frenchman. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all the time I have left to play with you. So Wesker quote, don't hate me for it. Didn't your mum at least turn on your... Oh, wait, she was with you. Because, like, why isn't your PlayStation being updated? Oh. Oof, very tight on bounties there, it would seem. Ooh. Lawn mowing, lawn mowing. It would be a little bit creepy. That or you'd left it on low powered mode, which would be at least explainable. Okay, that's not working. Why do my emotes consistently just go, nah, don't want to work? Just feels strange. Well, it doesn't use that much power, surely. Plus you leave your fridges and freezers and all on, so... And they only draw a little bit of energy. Obviously newer ones are better, so, you know. It'd be interesting to know how much a PS5 on rest mode actually does use in terms of wattage. So everyone's leaving the lobby. True, there's lots of, well, life is an equation. Okay, looks like I'm going to be the only one in this lobby in a minute. Let's put that up there, and we'll turn on the full thing. Oh, it's definitely a bit slow, isn't it? Well, that one is. Well, that one's definitely out. That one has a delay on it. Ooh, that heated up the old tyre. Feels good though when you start getting this car down to lower fuel weight. It does start to feel good. I mean, I think that's more of a physics thing than just this car. Yeah, I think I'm the only one left in this lobby now. That's about right. Too eager on the power there. I'm blaming you for that spin, mate. I mean, I spun before you put me in it, but whatever. Tempted to just change the track. Ooh, Monza would be... Do you know what? No, not Fuji. We do Fuji all the time. We do Austria. We never do Austria. Let's do that. Sorry about the bird. He doesn't shut up. Like, ever. God, he's noisy today. I suspect I had better try the Nismo 18. Just to see if I have to drive this. For, TTR. That being the case, I should probably be driving Spa. Yeah, no, you get it. You get it, Pedro. You have to come here every so often. Oh. It's definitely not plant and throttle and go anymore. So it seems like some tracks, some cars, traction control is an absolute must. Other tracks, other cars, I don't know. It's only about a second slower around here. Oh shit, Pedro, you did send a invite to the audio. I'll be there in a minute. I've only just remembered. I want to try something. You'll see. Who's me?
Hello there.
Hello there. You alright?
I'm okay, thank you. Just trying to see if I can finish this assignment once and for all.
Ah, good man.
Almost done.
Uh-oh, stop talking about a hawkie. Hi!
Hello. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi. Thanks. Good to be back.
I bet. You get to have your own bed tonight.
Yeah.
How was the holiday all in all?
Yeah, it was nice little breakaway before going back to work.
You said breakaway and a spun.
Oh, you spin me.
Apparently.
It was nice just to away from home for a little bit, nice to be with the family a few days, just chilling, and then back to normality.
Oh, there goes reality. Oops, we got no gravity. I may have butchered the lyrics, but I don't care.
Alright.
So, Roy,
Right.
Did you get all your uni work done before?
I did on the morning of, and then I submitted it, and then
Oh, cool.
we went on our way.
Good call.
And then I figured out how to tether my phone to my laptop when I had the internet, and let my mum and dad watch Netflix.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially if you've got unlimited data.
Yeah.
very nice.
But why not? I finally figured out how to do it, and I let them use it.
When you know, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the internet would go up and down, so it wasn't like 100% stable, but
Yeah.
while I had it, I used it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's mobile data for you, isn't it? It's never going to be as stable as a landline.
Let's take a picture of this. Oh goodness, this work really pissed me off for how long it took.
I don't know how you lot can schedule assessments like that. It's like, I've got an assessment, and that's my day gone.
Basically, yeah, like it's
What? I try and plan ahead. I've got them all written down for when I need to do them. Yes, I leave them till last minute, but I know when
Shocker.
I need to get them done by.
Yeah, that's fair.
I always plan mine, but the thing is, like, amidst tests, like internships, the classes, I just, like, whatever
Yeah,
time I can find to
yeah.
do them, like, and it's, like, then these types of, like, assignments just really require, like, you to have a lot of, like, background, like, in terms of information and all that, and then just write a report, essentially. Takes a while.
It does take a while. I know your pain. But I really enjoyed doing that assignment. Although I left it to last minute, I enjoyed it.
I mean,
That's a first.
I like when
Well,
I
it was
did
the- it
this
was
in
the
an
F4
internship.
one.
Ah.
Oh.
I was like, I like this one, I like it. But it was stupid because they only give you 2,000 words to write it all in, and I could have easily done lots. So I had to I had to tell myself, like, don't write too much. But I'm bombarded with information now. Plus, my uni's a bit stupid in that sense that if you go one word over, then like,
They really start taking points away from you.
yeah, you have to get on the word limit or under. You can't go anything over.
I know some unis that have some sort of like tolerance. Let's say that you can have like just 50 or 100 words over. Apart from that, like it just removes like a whole bunch of points from your grade.
I'm not sure how I feel about any of that. Because a word limit, it should be a word limit. A tolerance shouldn't be a tolerance. It should be a tolerance, shouldn't be a tolerance. I don't know anymore.
I mean,
It depends really. Like on some assignments, like the word limit is a bit stupid, but on some like that one, it's just like they almost don't give us enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that I
So
can
once you
get.
get going, because there's some information you have to put down, so like references in the text. They take up like a good half of the word count because you have to reference the author and what year it was wrote in.
Oh, they also add that to the.
Yeah, and that's in the word count. So you end up half of it is just the author's names and years, and half of it is your work, like writing.
Oh, that's a bit ridiculous. Like at least in the.
Oh no,
in
not the
my
reference
case, I don't
list.
believe.
The in-text citation. That's what's included.
Yeah, but still, like on my previous uni, they used they didn't count it, and I don't think they do in this one as well. Like they
Could that
didn't
be-
count those added stuff for the word limit.
Could that be the difference between different boards or just universities?
Universities,
Yeah,
basically.
it depends, I guess. Whether they want to roll with, they make you roll with, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, let it roll, let it roll.
Very trolling.
But yeah, how was everyone's week? I was obviously when I could be, I would be lurking, but I couldn't guarantee my internet was gonna stay.
It would have been fun if you had taken your PlayStation on holiday with you.
Yeah, but then I don't know if it would work, and then I would have just took it and it would have just sat there.
Well,
And plus, because obviously we're staying in a caravan, it's not like at home when I can just go, yeah, I'm going upstairs to play my game. I have to be like, I'm kicking you out of the living room.
do it.
My games.
Kicking you out the caravan.
Yeah, kicking out the
Proper,
caravan.
proper classy.
I felt like that yesterday, like the storm that went through, how windy and rainy it was, because it was a tin can basically. You felt everything.
Oh my goodness.
Not as bad as camping, but still.
I was thinking that. I've camped in some horrible weather. It's fun though. I can sleep through anything, so it doesn't bother me. I forgot to mention, Kulios was saying he wants more cider.
Cider. Go get
Cider?
some cider then.
You can get it, Kulios.
Responsibly.
But get loads. What?
What?
Well, if you drink, you're going to drive. Just so you can.
Yes.
If you're drinking, make sure the only driving you do is on GT-7.
Yes.
You noticing any physics change yet, Sarah?
A little bit, not like a huge amount as yet.
There's not much on this track, oddly enough. Feels like it's more on other tracks. I would ask, but what car are you in? But I'm guessing it's the 911.
No, I'm in the McLaren.
Good lord, are you feeling alright?
I use other cars as well.
Feeling alright. Yes, Sarah actually uses the McLaren quite a lot.
I use the McLaren, the Corvette, the 911.
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the McLaren, the Corvette are actually the ones she uses a lot.
I would say the McLaren
I
doesn't.
used the Nissan the other day.
True. The other day.
Oh well. When was that? I can't remember. Sometimes.
By the way, I would say the McLaren feels like it's affected by the new physics less than, say, like the Corvette and other cars.
The Porsche as well. When I drove it yesterday, it felt pretty much the same as it used to be before the patch.
You go to some other cars, like the Corvette. Corvette feels like a lead lump again.
No, why did they do it?
They just keep on doing the experience. Like that Corvette, if anything, needed a buff.
Yeah, now it feels like a lump again. Even Saber said he doesn't even drive GT-7 anymore. He went, oof, that Corvette looks horrible.
You're very quiet, by the way, Pedro.
Yeah, I was just thinking out loud because I'm
Oh, okay.
a bit crazy.
No, you're not.
We've already knew that by now. I believe.
I'd really like to be playing some GTA right now, but we haven't got time, have we?
Yep.
None of that, considering I've got to go to bed shortly.
Same.
Do you know it's been 2 weeks since we played GT? Let's have a look.
Your time flies.
Feels like ages ago.
Courageous.
That's when we were doing the sumo and whatnot.
Courageous.
Mandy's got herself a PS5 now, so hopefully she can join in on some of the action.
Yeah.
Ziggy in too.
Yes.
You all have to like do either the sumo stuff or like the arena war stuff. It'll be quite fun.
Oh. I reckon the sumo stuff is quite funny as well. But there's nothing like the Vespucci jobs.
That's only 4 players though. So hopefully when they bring it back, we'll be like,
They can add
to us,
more people.
Can you add more people, please?
If only. If only Rockstar actually listened to people.
Well, I noticed a little bit more the physics, like it's harder to turn in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of understeer on
I'm on
entry
controller,
and understeer on exit.
At the moment.
Understeer on entry and oversteer on exit, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Almost as if GT-7 just wanted to do something similar to F1.
Yeah.
That is. It's exactly the same over there. Right. It's almost done. Moving on to the formatting and whatnot. That bit of the work that we all love to do. Lots.
What?
I'm just moving on to the formatting of the documents before submitting the assignments. So that's the bit of work that everyone loves to do. Not.
What do you have to format?
I mean, I'm including images because I had to do some drawings and whatnot for this. I had to draw a genogram and all that sort of stuff. And then I just need to make the cover for the work itself, which I'm very good at doing. Very creative. Very creative.
I might look more into some of these new overlays. See if there's any technical data stuff.
Did it now switch you to first person when you come out of the pits? Always?
I always did that, I believe, before the update.
There was, before the update, it was doing it periodically. Sometimes it kept going first person, and then it wasn't, and it is, and it wasn't.
I think I remember like being first person, but then as soon as you'd exit the pits, it would swap to your
Yeah.
camera of choice. The 2 times I've gone out of the pits now, it's just stuck on first person mode, and then obviously I've had to manually switch it to what one I want.
That's weird.
I was finding that earlier in the week.
Well, my thing's only just updated.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
It is.
Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
Hi, Cass. Kudo says, "Oh, it wasn't me for once." Yes, for once, who redeems things when I'm not even on stream.
Yeah, I caught that one at the end of like your stream yesterday or something. Was it on the night before? You played something as you were raiding out.
Yeah, that's quite normal. And Cass has just gone, "What's up, dum dum?" Hi, dude. That's a quote from something. I can't think of what. That is definitely a quote or something, and I cannot think of what it is.
It's not like Night in the Museum.
Julio said that.
Dum Dum wants some gum. Some
And
gum.
yet-
What?
Alright.
You never watched Night in the Museum?
I've watched it a couple of times, because I don't remember much about it. It's one of those that I put it on and it's kind of on, but I'm not overly caring it's on. Just sit there and just mong out.
The lights are on, but no one's home.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sarah, there's a message there for you.
Oh, what's it say? Bear with. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. By the time I get there, I'll probably would have.
No, it's still there. Right, you're doing well today, Cass.
I mean, KT is always #1 hot camera muffin, and will always be #1.
I worry about you too. Cass says he's tired as all hell. Came home at 6:30. He's only slept like an hour. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell Pedro most nights. Go to bed.
I saw KT's TikTok earlier, like reposting the guy that go sleep, sleep, get off your effing phone.
Get off TikTok. Yeah. No. I mean, that is literally all of us.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I was like, I need that as well.
I think we all need someone in our lives to do that. And then overpower us and take us to bed.
Yep.
Oof. No wonder Cass has redeemed the hot. Because it's 30 degrees centigrade for Americans out there. And 95% humidity. So it's hot and moist. Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like England. England. Sounds like England. How is it hot here?
Maybe it was the moist bit that he was referring to.
It's a fair point.
Okay, Cass.
I may not have thought of that.
To be fair, it was raining today, so he does
Yes.
have a point.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
It's
yes.
very hot over here as well.
Can we have a bit of that weather, please?
I mean, just come here. Just
Come here. Oh, I nearly just drifted.
Drofted. Drifted.
Drove.
For one, you don't want to see what Cass said. And Kudos went, no, Sarah, no.
no.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by
What do you
that?
mean? What did I do wrong?
No. Why?
Oh, I think that we wanted some of that weather, didn't we? Maybe not that hot. I think I would like self-combust if it was that hot.
Well, we did have it last summer, and I was
Yeah, but we
combusting.
didn't have like 30 degrees, did we? Or we had like, we
Yeah.
had close to.
No, we had loads. We had like 30 degrees 5 days in a row.
Did we?
Yeah.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
It
My
was
part
the
did.
hottest. It was the hottest summer like.
Yeah, I remember. I
UK,
remember
wasn't it?
being like hella hot. But I just couldn't remember how hot.
Yeah, it was.
You remember?
And it did get up to 40 a couple of times, especially in London.
Well, I take it back. I want like, you know what perfect weather for me is? Like it's sunny, but there's a breeze, but it's like there's a cool, like, cool atmosphere.
It was very
It's
windy.
not
here.
boiling.
I get you. I'm actually quite partial. I'm actually quite partial to the weather now. I quite like it, sort of mild and sort of rainy, because I just find it very peaceful.
Really?
It's just like it in GT Sport, in GT-7 essentially.
I do actually, yeah.
Caden.
It's only a one at you.
You went for the dive bomb into like turn 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it. Like, it just completely missed. It's like that TikTok. What was it?
Ooh, Penny.
What did it say? How Rosberg takes that corner or something, and you just
Yeah.
go straight on.
Yeah, Rosberg taught me how to do corner 3 in Austria, and just doesn't turn.
Yeah, it was like that.
Kudo says 22 degrees, perfect for England summer.
Yeah, not too hot. But I like a breeze to be there.
I would go a little bit cooler, but that's just the sheer fact I prefer slightly cooler temperatures.
Cool.
Yeah, I quite like October and November because it's starting to get cold, and it's that's like the best time of year because you've got fireworks night, you've got like Christmas, and you've got Halloween. It's like the best time of year.
I mean, do you know what? I back that to a certain degree. I love like the height of summer, with the long nights, long evenings. Like you can stay out for longer, stuff like that. But then I also love like the height of winter, so like Christmas, bonfire night, stuff like that. Because then it's cozy. So like I like them both at the height of the seasons, if that makes sense.
Oh, I get you. I think I just like the
Also,
full on.
so much for my birthday, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, and it's checking network environment for me now.
Also, I
Hooray!
don't like when You know, like today when it was like raining non-stop. I don't like that sort of weather.
I do.
I don't.
I'd sit and watch it all day.
I'm thinking about like tomorrow, like if it's like that tomorrow and I have to teach kids again, like might as well like I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun.
I hope I'm on the adults tomorrow. I'm like, I want people that like kind of know how to drive.
Yeah, kids, race cars in the wet. Have fun.
I've had it before. Like sometimes they're alright, sometimes they're a bit nervous, but like I said, if I can help a little kid, like I guess like realise their passion for cars and like stuff like that, then I've done my job.
Quite right.
I remember doing it when I was a kid, like doing experience days like that. When I was little, yeah.
Looks like you're quite happy with the physics and the looks of it.
Yes and no. I'm finding it quite hard to turn in.
That is, yeah. It's more about carrying speed now, like slow in, fast out sort of thing.
Also, I find that this car especially, and the thing in the McLaren, very nervous when you go into first gear now.
Yes, it is.
In the other patch, it seemed like you could go around corners in first gear and then shift to second straight away. Like, if you come out of a corner in first gear, almost like once the back end wants to swing out.
It's trying to yeet you, yeah. Cass asks, how is Mr. ADOS today? Attention deficit. Oh, squirrel. Or, oh, shiny. I like the squirrel version. Good, Cass. Very distracted as absolutely always. And now technically I've got 4 monitors in front of me, so I've got more things to be distracted of.
And you've added the new information on the overlay.
Yep. I'm currently looking at my phone, which is... The car is idling in the pit lane. I can still see the fact it's still at a RPM of 1500.
Maybe they're just keeping it warm for you.
Well, the engine's ticking over.
Right, so I'm gonna... You know what? I'm actually gonna try out the Jag and see how it does after the separation.
Jag.
The Jag.
It was a
The
pretty
Jag.
nervous car. Like on the mediums, actually. You know what? The group 4 Jaguar seems to be the car to go for on the Daily B.
Fair.
It's a good thing because I already like that car.
That's alright then. Now a lot of people will like it too.
That's alright.
And reference to Kulios. If you think you have ADHD, go and get checked for it. Simple as that.
Yes.
I actually asked my doctor to. I've read a few bits on it. I was like, "Can you please like put me through a test to find out if I have it?" And they went, "Well, you probably don't. You're probably just depressed." I went, "Thanks."
They dealt with that a little bit wrong because obviously, like, you can be it's a spectrum. You don't have to like.
Yeah, like even if it was the case that you had depression, like that's not the way you say.
That's not the
things.
best. I was gonna say that's not the best way to describe an analogy, do you?
I just have depression. Yeah, like fine, okay.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. I was not having a particularly good week, but I genuinely been thinking my attention is shocking, and it's always been that way. So it's kind of like, could you ever, put me for a test, figure out if I could put a name to it or something like that, or I'm just inattentive by design, whatever. And they went, nah, I'm not going to bother with that. It's like, thanks,
No.
don't want to. But as Cass said, you can be both, sadly.
Yes.
And as
Yeah,
Cass
they
says,
should
you have
know this.
depression. You have depression, no need to be depressed about it. Right.
It'd be like, your doctor shouldn't just shut you down like that.
Yeah. I just think they didn't want to deal with me. It's like, no, bye, get out the door. I think that was a phone or an email. I can't remember which one it was. Might have been an e-consult.
Maybe the doctor's like, you graduated.
Yeah, pretty much. If they started doing that and dancing around the office, I'm like, I'm sure you have ADHD. Alright, I think we should... Exactly. I think we should get this race over and done with. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go.
Oh, we've still got a dirty driver in here, though.
Oh, shut up.
No.
Is that you, Mr. Midnight?
No, you just got to look at the SR.
Why are you talking about yourself in third person, though?
Because Midnight does what Midnight wants to do.
Ah.
Yes.
This guy says Midnight is as Midnight does, and when Midnight is too. That's going to get tricky really quick.
Yep.
The Italian is a little bit laggy, so watch out.
A little.
Yeah, it's not horrendous, but it's not great.
Oh, Sarah. I just noticed that you have a BTCC livery there.
Yeah.
BTCC. Interesting. Yeah.
So Cass goes, okay, so Midnight is when Midnight is as Midnight does.
Ah. Interesting.
I agree. I agree. I concur. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be stuck in my head.
You started it.
It's because I've not heard it in a while, right? I've not been live for like a week and a bit.
Terrible.
Probably 2 weeks. I'll be live tomorrow though for the preview. If we're still doing it.
Yeah.
Let's go. I love this guy on the race tracks.
Oh, Fab dropped it there, didn't he?
He wasn't feeling fab.
That's it. That's just fabulous.
Thing is, do you now really have to be using traction control?
Oh.
That was close.
Oh.
Did you just kill Fab?
No. I was nowhere near him.
I just did and then he's logged out.
No, because I saw him, like, I saw it in the back, like, you know, obviously the radar. His thing just flying off to the side. It wasn't me.
Yeah, but it was rude that your first thought was immediately Sarah killed someone.
Well, that's what it looked like from my point of view, because I just saw him, he was behind Sarah, and then I heard, and he's logged out.
Yeah, you know, but appearances can be deceiving.
Well, it wasn't an appearance, that was an audio.
And innocent until proven guilty.
No. Not in this lobby.
I mean, considering you're a dirty driver, yes.
Yeah, Sarah.
Ah!
What do you mean by that?
The SR speaks for itself.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, stop not reading between the lines.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, shut up.
Shush.
Exactly. And Cass asked, was the about the kid that got beamed by a basketball?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't really know. I just know it from sort of TikTok clips. It just comes up every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm weird. I'm seeing a cloud over there.
Yes, there's a few clouds in the sky.
Oh, really?
Hey, don't get me pedantic with me, or I'll do it back.
As Nikita Mazepin once said, the clouds are different. You remember when he said, like, in that episode of Drive to Survive, he was saying, "Oh, the clouds in Russia are different." Yeah, what do they exactly have that is different from all the others?
They're Russian.
Nice move there.
Ta-da! I'm happy with that one, actually.
Right? But will you be able to defend from this?
Yes.
And if I just spin off the exit.
Can you guys fight a little bit more so I can catch up?
Yes, I'm trying my best, but I'm very bad. Oh,
Oh, when we're
My
deep into that
goodness.
corner.
Casco's too bad it wasn't the Ockham maneuver. Which one?
the one
Wait.
that's Spa, I think.
The one not serving a penalty, right?
I was thinking of when he bumped into Max when he was a lap down.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually surprised that he didn't get a penalty in turn 1, because that's usually how you get a track limit penalty.
Who? Me?
You.
Yes.
Well, that's because I was within the white lines.
No, you weren't.
I knew
Clearly,
it.
the game said otherwise, so
No, it didn't.
well, it did.
No,
So I didn't get a penalty. And Cass was saying he's referring to the double overtake. Where was that? Was that Bahrain? I'm struggling to remember where he did that. I know he did.
I was-
Or was that Saudi?
Which one?
Was it this
I'm thinking
year or
it's Saudi.
last year?
I think it was Saudi this year now. It was like one of the only things that happened.
I think the double overtake was at Spa last year. Because that's the one that Cass always references when he mentions Ocon.
Oh, it was last year. Yeah, it must be them.
I think it was a...
Is it the French Grand
forget the
Prix
name.
or is it Spa?
No, Spa. Because I think it was at the back straight, like the one that leads to the bus stop. I always forget the name.
It's the one before Blanchimont.
No, it's the straight that leads to the bus stop.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but right, but after Blanchimont then.
Yeah.
Okay. One including and not formally named as Blanchimont.
I'm just gonna nod and agree. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. No.
No, you're sure?
Yes.
That left says otherwise. I can just check on the stream. Yeah, you're using traction control.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I can see it. I can see the thing flashing.
No, you can't.
When are you supposed
Oh
to
my
use
god,
it?
I'm slow as well. Hmm?
When are you supposed to use it? When does it
I
make you
mean-
fast?
Into the corner, you don't lose. don't lose the traction on the exit, basically. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
You do have medium tyres on, don't you?
No, I have the softs.
Well, I think that Jag's
That's
taking
just
a
skill
nerf
issue.
then.
No, it's just like I think the way I usually brake for the corners is not the way you should do it with this new upgrade, because it just feels like I'm locking up at every single corner now.
Yeah, it does seem to be affecting the controller more.
I just couldn't be asked to get my wheel out. Now I'm not having to get the pencil and put it all away.
Smile away, boys.
Fine, I'm waiting.
You know that this is really annoying, because then what's the point of you having ABS then if you're driving as if you're locking up in every single corner?
Well, turn it off and see if it's worse.
No.
Good
How
choice.
about you try it?
How about no, you freaky Dutch bastard?
I'm not Dutch.
I know, but it's the quote.
Yeah, but you need to adapt to both of them.
Alright, you freaky Portuguese bastard.
I feel more included now.
Okay.
No, it's all about representation and all that.
True.
Not that I'm doing a good job at representing my country, but...
We were in a podium position.
I mean...
Yay!
I'm not wrong.
Podium!
I can still find a way to finish fourth, don't worry.
Don't worry, because that's my job.
No, that's my job.
Shut up, the pair of you. That's my job. Stop squabbling.
Then do it then. Hmm? Why aren't you doing it? Hmm?
Because I don't want to.
Do it! Make your dreams
Your dream
come true.
What, fourth in a three-man race?
Yes.
It's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good on the fuel.
I was wondering when Sophia was going to turn up, and first words are, hate the new BOP changes.
I haven't made an opinion on them yet because this is my first time on them this week.
Try Dragon
Hi,
Trail
Sophia,
tomorrow.
and yes, I'm not enjoying this update in the slightest. I don't like the handling anymore.
I'm starting to adjust, but I did prefer it the way it was.
Still, yeah. Like, why make such a drastic change, like, midway through the game cycle?
Well, it's only a year old, and to be fair, they're starting to now include stuff they actually promised for launch a year late.
Yes. No.
What are you two doing?
Oh, I thought that was me. What was it? Oh, I'll wait for it.
Sophia says, the physics when the game first released was still the best in her opinion. Most challenging and realistic. I think you're going to get a very divided opinion on that. I personally didn't mind them, you know, too wretchedly. Because relatively speaking, I was faster relative to a lot of people. That said, the BOP was shockingly bad at the time. There was one OP car, and that was it.
Basically.
Whoops. Why are you two suddenly 20 seconds behind me?
Because I was waiting for sale.
Well, I spun coming out of the final corner because I went way too wide. And then
Yeah. And now the
like I'm ghosted. Like I went to go around the corner. I was no way I was making that corner, but I still went for it. And then I didn't.
Wow, so you're going
kidding.
to take me out on purpose? Just use me as a brake then.
told you she was a dirty driver.
No. This is where I should have been recording. You were off on the left-hand side. I was on the left. You were on the right. You were taking the narrow line for that corner. I was going for the normal line. I went to go turn in. You kept like you going straight out, and then I ended up going all the way round. And then I ended up going right to the final corner, and then I spun.
Where was I?
So I could blame you, but I didn't.
Oh, and you're still going to find a way to blame me for that. Damn. I just feel sad now.
You two finished?
No.
No.
Wow. You were going for so long, I just started doing hand puppets for the pair of you.
Shush.
I didn't say a word.
Shush.
And I think to Sophia, we were finding some of the cars. Exactly. Some of the cars definitely feel like land boats again.
I just feel like disappointed because I felt like I was finally progressing and becoming better at the game, and now this update just made me feel worse.
But have you tried racing against anyone else yet?
As in what, daily racing and what?
Yeah.
Not really.
Because I think you find everyone kind of feels the same way. Ooh.
Oi, don't you bang on my door there?
Hey, didn't touch you.
I'm not going to China, you know. He does.
Sarah, what are you doing? I can see you having fun at the last corner.
Oh, and some donuts for the fans there.
Yes, Sophia says, don't you get us started on changes of the downforce. Twice in one race, mate.
Does he know?
Yeah, I am officially washed. And you're on fresh tires, to be fair.
I am. But it wasn't the first time.
Yes. Oh, the point still stands. I have just become terrible at the game. Still.
Stop giving yourself shit. Whoop.
You know what? Second time I switched a rule, you at that corner. So.
Yeah, it's also the first time. Well, it's the first time I let my own
Stop
tyres up.
arguing, children.
He started.
I'll bloody well finish it.
I can't finish it.
Tokyo drifting through that corner.
It looked like it.
Kudos to said in your
Sophia,
Discord.
just stop defending Midnight, please.
Kudos is in your Discord. GTA 4 much better than GTA 5.
He's very passionate about it.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I think GTA 5 will be
I mean, it does,
my favourite.
I think it does have some features that are more realistic than GTA 5. But
It is,
I have
yeah.
no
Of course, we have
GTA
flying
4,
bikes
so-
in GTA 5.
No, I mean, but I wasn't-
Anything's
but
gonna be more realistic than that.
But it wasn't bad. It's about like when you blow up tires and like stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Come on, I'm not that bad.
I get what you mean, I get what you mean. Alright.
Sophia says, why should she stop defending me?
GTA 5.
What?
Sophia says, why should she stop defending me?
Because
There's nothing
Yes.
to defend. They're just bickering.
yeah,
like-
no, because Sophia was saying that I shouldn't be complaining because my fuel load is lower. Yeah, but he's got tires that have less wear than mine, so and he's got less fuel wear.
All the racing driver's
Oh,
excuse. Don't know what you're on about.
You're using traction control and I'm not.
Don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
Stop arguing, children. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get involved.
Yes. Please defend me, sir.
Wow, it's impossible to make this car go. That was.
Let's go. That's the new redeem.
It is.
Love it.
Sammy, I'm on.
Sometimes.
It's
Unfortunately,
funny, yeah.
that is actually bedtime for me.
Same.
What? Sad.
Well, to be fair, some of us have got to be out for qualifying tomorrow and or work.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So I need to find something to stay awake, basically.
No, no, you go to
Yes.
sleep now and then
No.
you
Why
wake up.
do I? Right. Why do I have to go to sleep now? I haven't even had dinner yet.
Why haven't you had dinner yet then?
Because I was doing the assignments.
Eat while you
Okay.
assignment.
What?
Eat while you do the assignment.
Yeah, but I have to cook first, and it's not like I can type and cook stuff, you know. I can
Nick, I can see what you're
multitask
doing.
somewhat.
So,
I was hoping you wasn't watching.
no, but you don't stay awake. That's stupid. Go to sleep. Wake up
No,
again.
I am going to
Then-
go to sleep, but I just
then
can't
nap.
fall asleep now. Like, I can't. I'm too awake to be asleep.
Look, stop it. I can't make any valid points when you do that.
Right. God. Um,
Shush. Shush.
it all just went very quiet all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah. I was trying to make a valid argument and then Luke's just going with his hand. My brain just can't function when you do it. Right, you ready?
What?
Pedro, go to bed. When you can,
Okay.
wake up, then do the qualifying, then go to sleep, then do whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else to add?
Yes, it was me.
You just fall off your chair.
I was attacked. I was attacked.
What the hell?
You got a lot really quickly.
It was a vicious, vicious attack.
Oh god. What the hell have I just seen?
Some stuff happened.
Do enlighten us because it.
She's gone again.
It just looked like you just like.
Excuse me.
It just like your seat just went, like, you know when you lower it and it goes like, all the way down. Yours just went kadoosh. Just because I was looking at you and then I was like, oh, you seem a bit low. Oh, now I'm tired. I'll sleep well now.
Nice. Ah, god.
Do you have anything to add for midnight?
No, I'm all good.
Okay, good.
Case dismissed. You
Okay,
are all
case
free to
dismissed,
go.
yep. You've been
You've been
smooth criminal to the letter.
to the letter.
Yeah, you're guilty.
My computer isn't computing all that well. Like, why do I have a screen just open? Like, what is going on here? What is going on?
Now Luke has turned into a... What was it? Miming. He likes to do miming now.
I don't do miming.
Oh,
What are you
no.
about?
It's not miming, is it? It's the whole puppet thing.
Oh, we all knew he was a Muppet.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say
You
that
said
either. I'm just joking, I'm just...
And on that note, bye.
And on that note...
Ah. Let's give somebody a raid. Who's out there?
Yes. Ooh.
We're going to go to
I don't
Tribly.
know who that person is, Sarah.
We're going to go to Tribly 97 because he raided me, and I'd like to repay the favour. Good night, everybody. Get some good sleep.
Good night.
Bye.
Emblem.
Say that again?
Emblem.
Emblem.
That's it.
Lucky day.
Really?
Look out! Train!
Casey?
What an accident.
Look out, train.
Tonight, we dine in hell!
Right.
I like the basic realisation.
No there! No! No, she's still going to go for it.
Better again!
No!
Twice you've done that to me!
I was turning around, man. You were the one that needed to be careful.
Dude! It's insane!
It's just so flying on my screen.
Oh, can we dance with Edie?